welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new vlog. It's been a while since I vlogged, so I thought why not pick up the camera today. We're now into I think week 8 or 9 of quarantine, so I thought why not show you what our quarantine days look like and also like share some updates with you guys. It is Tuesday and it's late morning now. I've already done all of my kind of morning routine as you saw already. So got up, made my bed, did some yoga, which I've actually been really enjoying. I've been doing like these videos that are usually only like between 10 and 20 minutes and I've really been enjoying them. So I'll link actually some of the ones I'm doing daily below in the description box in case you're wondering. And then I just got ready. As you can see, I'm planning on shooting some stuff today, so that's why I have so much makeup on and my hair done. And then I just got my breakfast there, which was overnight oats and some green tea. So that's what my morning has looked like, and now I'm gonna clean up the situation here, get ready to shoot some stuff because the weather is actually really nice today and the light's good in here, so I'm gonna try and batch shoot some content, and then I also have some work on my laptop to get to. So yeah, that's my next plan of action. David is here with me, of course, so we're probably gonna cook a nice lunch and stuff and dinner too. So yeah, it's just gonna be a normal day for us. This is usually what we get up to every day during quarantine, and I thought you might enjoy it. I'm really enjoying seeing what people are getting up to, so hopefully it won't be too boring. And so yeah, I'll try and document as much as possible and I'll check in with you again soon. Okay, so this is the first outfit I'm attempting to shoot today. I actually got this dress for a trip to Miami. The Hin I went actually, but I never ended up shooting it, so I'm gonna try and get some shots today. And yeah, I'm gonna set up in this little corner here. I've moved my mirror and I have this white sheet that I'm gonna try and set up because I just want something super plain, and this is the corner that gets the best light, so I'll show you how I do that now. Oh, and also this dress is just from a random shop in New York. I actually can't even remember the name of it. It's one of those random shops in Soho. It's only like $40 and it's actually really nice and the quality is really good, so I'll try and find some similar options and link them below. I might even be able to find this exact one, maybe if I check the tags. It might be on a different site. It's the brand In the Beginning, so yeah, never know. I'll have a look for you and I'll put anything I can find in the description box.
Wanna shake the ground, wanna break away, let loose. I'm tired of waiting, gotta make that move. All the neon signs.
Okay, first shoot done. That was actually super quick, and I got a few nice shots, I think, hopefully, fingers crossed. So I'm back in comfy clothes now because I'm gonna leave this set up here, but the light's actually not as good as I hope, so I'm gonna wait until it gets better. It usually gets better in about an hour or so. So I'm gonna, in the meantime, do some work on my laptop and I'm gonna edit some photos and post on my Instagram. So I'm going to go do some of that admin stuff now, get some of that done, and I'm actually gonna make lunch as well soon because I'm so hungry. That breakfast did not really fill me this morning. I don't know why, but yeah, gonna do some of that and probably make lunch pretty soon. So I'll show you what I'm making. I think I'm gonna have a wrap, and I actually haven't had coffee yet today either, which is very weird for me. Trying to not have it as early in the day because for the last few weeks I've been having it like first thing in the morning and then having like 2 or 3 more throughout the day. So I think the longer I push out the first one, the less likely I'm to have another one and another one. So that's what I'm trying to do. But first, admin.
Now they shout to me and you to write our story. Wanna shape the new.
Okay, finally lunchtime. I couldn't wait any longer. I'm starving. So I'm gonna have some wraps. We always get these ones from Trader Joe's. They are called habanero lime flour tortillas. They're actually so nice, but they are kind of spicy, so beware. And then I'm just gonna use some turkey. David's already had some to eat, but he's kind of hungry again, so I'm gonna make him one too. So I'm gonna just make these quickly now and I'll film it for a little time lapse, and I'll also make some coffee, which I'm so excited for.
Come along with me, come along with me. Do you wanna? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, get it right. Gonna keep on running, grab the fun and live it live. And tomorrow's far away, should I let the party fade? And we ain't got nothing, gotta do something, let us on tonight.
And there we go, lunch for 2, wrap each and some coffee each. I did the blended coffee and then I made David a caramel latte. And yeah, this is such a quick and easy lunch idea. It's just a wrap with turkey, onion, avocado, what else in it? Cheese, mayo and sweet chili sauce. So really easy and quick and delicious. Okay, lunch was really, really nice, and I was able to shoot some more with the lovely light, as you saw, and we had such a lovely sunset again this evening. So we're actually just going to run out for a walk. My camera battery just died, so I'm going to leave that charging while we're gone. It's going to be dark soon, so we'll try and get some steps in before the day is over again. These days go so fast, but I'll bring you along on the walk anyway.
About the things you took from me, I know that I am so much better. When I look at what I've done, now that we're apart, when I look at what I've won, I've come so far. I know I'm so much better off, and baby, you don't belong.
And we're back. That was really nice. It's actually such a nice evening. It's a bit warmer than yesterday, but not too warm. It's like that perfect time when we're going from spring to summer, where the weather is just perfect before it gets so hot. So we're trying to enjoy it as much as we can. It's about to make dinner now, best time of the day. David has just started it now, but before I go in to help him, I just thought I'd show you this tracksuit once more. I forgot to tell you a little bit about it before we went on the walk. I got this on Amazon a couple of weeks ago. I shared it on my Instagram story, so you might have seen it already, but it's from a really affordable brand called Hanes, and I've literally lived in it since I got it. So I thought I'd share it with you here as well. It's a little bit oversized. I do regret not getting the pants in a smaller size, but honestly, it's so comfy. I think it was only maybe $10 for the pants and $12 for the top. So good. I'll link it below. I actually just ordered the top in white today. This is the small, but I ordered the white and the medium just to give it a little bit of a more oversized look. I got the pants too big and the top too small, typical. And I also have my new runners on. They are the Nike Air Force Low Sage, I think they're called. Showed them on my IG stories as well, but I thought I'd show them to you here. I'm really liking them. I literally haven't taken them off since I got them, so I'll link them as well down below. And I'm sorry the light's not amazing right now, it's just getting dark, but just wanted to show you that real quick. So let's go make dinner now. I wonder what he's making. Please ignore the boxes, we're clearing stuff out. How are you getting on? Want me to help?
Yeah, go on.
He doesn't like the camera. We are doing chicken, it seems. We're doing zucchini noodles. These are lovely, they're from Trader Joe's. Carrots. For the chicken, we're actually going to make them into little chicken goujons. So we usually just dip the chicken into the egg and coat it in oats. These are Flavin's oats, and it's so nice. I've showed this on my Instagram stories and I have the recipe in a highlight, but I'll show you here as well how we do it. I'll pop the camera up and you can see. Okay, I quickly popped you up there to show you how I do the homemade chicken goujons, kind of healthy version of them. David has all the other stuff on, so I must get these into the oven real quick, so I'll make it brief. But all you need is your chicken. We have one chicken breast all diced up. We have one egg in a bowl. This is what you'll dip the chicken into, and then you have your oats. You can also use breadcrumbs, I'm guessing, but I like to use oats. I think they're a bit of a healthier option. And then I also mix in some garlic powder with the oats. I just think it adds a little bit of flavor. And then all you basically do is get your chicken goujon, dip it in the egg, dip it in the oats, and just make sure it's fully covered. And it's going to look like this. Sorry if you can't see that now. And then get it on your tray. And that's pretty much it, so it's super easy. So I will just go ahead and do the rest of these now, and I'll make sure to show you what they look like at the end.
I could feel it in my bones. There was something going on. That shade of doubt hanging around that old. 'Cause darling, there is nothing right when all you seem to do is lie. Those days are gone.
And this is the finished result. So that's how the chicken looks when they come out of the oven. And then we just have some broccoli and carrots, zucchini, and sweet potato mashed. Quick and easy dinner. Definitely one of our more healthy options. But those chicken nuggets are actually so nice. They make it feel like you're almost having a bit of a takeaway, and they make the healthy stuff seem a little bit nicer. So definitely recommend to try them out. I'll put the recipe in the description box just in case you missed it. Okay, that was really delicious actually. The zucchini noodles weren't as nice as usual. I think they were a little bit gone off we tried to pretend like they weren't, but they were, I think. But the rest was so nice. I love the chicken goujons with the sweet potato mash. It's so good together. And now I'm just watching some Hollywood on Netflix. I'm not sure if many people know about it yet. I haven't seen that much about it, but it's actually really good. I'm on the last episode now, but it's about like Hollywood in the 1940s. So yeah, probably not the best thing I've watched on Netflix. I watched Waco last week and that was very good. Another thing I loved during quarantine was This Is Us, but that's not on Netflix. That's only on Hulu as far as I know. But yeah, I think I'm all watched out, to be honest. I love watching stuff. I love watching shows. I love watching movies. So I have no problem binging shows. I get through things very quickly. So let me know down in the comments if there's anything that you liked so far that I haven't seen yet. And now I'm just having a little bit of dessert. I have this ice cream from Trader Joe's. It's the light ice cream and it's actually really nice. It's the cookies and cream one. It's only 310 calories in the tub, so that's not too bad. And I think we're gonna go to bed now soon. David's already getting ready for bed. I'm wrecked, I don't know why. But I'm gonna go in now and take off my makeup, and I'll actually show you guys what I use to take off my makeup while I'm at it. I was gonna dye my eyebrows tonight, but I might wait till tomorrow. But I'll show you the thing I was going to use for that too. So, but let me just finish this up and I'll bring you into the bathroom with me. Okay, we've made it to the bathroom and to the end of the day. Honestly, the days are going so fast. I just looked at my clock there and I was like, how is it that time already? Are you finding the days going fast? It's probably because we're just literally living like the same day every single day. But yeah, time to finally take off this makeup. I feel like it is on for way too long. It's at that stage now where it feels like yucky. So the first thing I like to do when I have like a full face of makeup on is use my balm for just like erasing everything basically. And this is the one from Pestle and Mortar. It's the makeup removing balm. I think it's just called Erase. That's the actual name of it, but I'll link it below. So that's the first thing I like to use. And I basically just fire that all over. It gets kind of messy, beware. So do have your little like face cloth ready, and I just go straight in. Please take no notice of the crazy hair and the crazy nails. They really need to be redone. I'm kind of putting it off because I know it takes a while, but I probably will have to do it this week. I'll do the powder again in case you missed that video. I showed you how I do powder nails. They actually did last really well though. I think they're probably on 3 weeks or a month now. And yeah, as you can see, this literally just melts everything away, and you can really get in there on the eyes as well, which I like. At first I was kind of afraid to do that because I was afraid that it would irritate them, but it doesn't, and it gets rid of the makeup so quickly. I guess I also wanted to use this time to have a bit of a chat with you guys about quarantine and how you're getting on. Beginning to get real. I mean, I know it's been real for a while now, but I don't know, the last week or so I've felt it more. I don't know why, but all along I just felt like, you know, I was handling the whole situation quite well. I think it's because my routine didn't like change a crazy amount at the beginning. You know, I work from home a lot anyway, and I was still, you know, working with Erica a lot, so it didn't interrupt my life too much. But it's definitely starting to take its toll now, especially because of our living arrangements. You know, we live in a studio apartment, and David's here constantly every single day, and I'm here most days as well, besides the couple of hours I go over to Erica's every now and again. So yeah, I think that situation is getting to me, and honestly, like, I feel like an idiot even saying that because we're very lucky to have an apartment to stay in right now, and we're very lucky in so many different ways. But I think it's just when I'm on the phone to my mom and stuff and I see her and she's out in the garden and she's in a house and able to move around a bit more, and she just doesn't have to worry about meeting people if she wants to go out for a walk or whatever, you know, because my house at home in Ireland is in the countryside. And I think it's just when I see that I'm like, oh, I would love to have that for a while now. But other than that, you know what, we can't complain. You're always going to have your bad days, and I think it's all about just keeping busy and distracting yourself and making lists, like being productive. Like for me, getting things done and like taking things off lists that I've been making has helped me and distracted me. David and I still would love to go home at some stage. We keep like having the discussion every day, and we both would love to for a while. Obviously it's tricky to know right now. We should have been in Ireland this week. We originally had a wedding in Ireland this week, so should be in Kerry right now. But yeah, we've been humming and hawing about it. Obviously you can't really make any decisions right now because there's still the travel ban, so you can't actually get into the US from Ireland right now. So if we did decide to go in the morning, we don't know when we'd be coming back. And obviously as well, it's a huge risk to go to airports right now and like leave New York and go to Ireland because New York is such a hotspot for it. So obviously all of that is taken into account as well, and we have no plans of booking any flights anytime soon, but we like to talk about it. We're hoping at some stage we'll be able to go and just stay there for a while maybe, just for like a bit more normalcy, even though I don't know what it is, but like the more I'm staying at home during quarantine, the more I like to be at home. Does anyone else feel like that? And I sound crazy saying that even out loud, but I feel like I'm almost gonna find it hard to adjust back to not being home as much. And I know 5 minutes ago I was giving out that I was stuck at home all day, but I don't know, I'm after getting so comfortable with this new routine as well at the same time. It's like it's gonna be almost weird. I'm a bit of an introvert anyway, so I think that's probably playing into it too. Sorry, something stuck in my eye. But yeah, I don't know, I just feel like the thought of having to like pack a bag and leave this apartment now, not knowing when I'd be coming back to it, like gives me the fear. And I'm sure it's like all in my head obviously, and if I got to my house in Ireland I wouldn't even think of my apartment here. But yeah, I don't know, please tell me someone else feels like that. And this conversation is after going way longer than I wanted it to. So sorry about that. I'm gonna finish taking off my makeup now and I'll check back in and say goodnight to you guys, because I can honestly stay here talking to you all night long, getting all this stuff off my chest. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, that is my skin after the erase balm. It did the trick, it works really fast, as you can see from my face towel. Oh, I guess I'll just show you as well the next thing I like to usually do. I usually go in with another cleanser, which is this Obagi one. This is the one I'm using right now. I've been using this for a while now and I really like it. It's very, very gentle on the skin. This brand is really well known actually. I didn't really know them that well up until a couple of months ago when I went to an event and we got this in the goodie bag, and I remember looking it up online and the reviews were really, really good, so I started using it. So I usually just put a light layer of that on next and wash that off again the same way I did the balm with the face towel. And then like to go in with my serum, and right now I'm using this hyaluronic acid from Pestle & Mortar, and I just dot that all over. I'm going to keep things quite simple tonight because I'm feeling a bit lazy, but yeah, this is usually my next step. Next thing I like to do is eye cream, and I'm using this one at the moment from SkinCeuticals. This one's called the Eye Balm, and again I definitely use different eye creams most nights of the week, but I like this one at the moment. It's quite nice, the texture of it. It's very like thick almost, so it feels like it's really doing something, do you know what I mean? It feels very hydrating, and I just like to pop that all the way down under. At this stage then I like to go in with a mist, and I'm using the hydrating face mist from Dr. Barbara Sturm. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I was using this at the end of my skincare all along, but recently I've been using it before my moisturizer and I actually really like it. I just think it like soaks into the skin better if you don't have your moisturizer on yet. So I just spray that all over. And on the neck too. And then last but not least, I'm going to do some moisturizer, and tonight I think I'm going to use the Kiehl's Super Multi Corrective Cream. I've been using this a lot in the morning time and I really like it, so I'm going to pop it on tonight. I go between this one a lot and I go between the Laneige Sleeping Mask. I really, really like that. I'll show it to you now there. It's just in a blue container. This is really nice. It's like a really nice consistency, not too thick. But thick enough to feel it, you know, but it also feels a bit like watery in a nice way. It just like soaks into the skin really nicely, and I like to focus that extra around my nose because that's a super dry area for me, and then I also bring it down to my neck. This is the Laneige Sleeping Mask, in case you're wondering. It's called the Water Sleeping Mask. Really, really like that one too. And oh, I nearly forgot, my actual last step is my Laneige lip mask. This is called the Lip Sleeping Mask and I have it in berry. I use this every night as well before I go to bed. This is one thing I never skip because I have such dry lips. So I just pop that all over. I'm very generous with it. It lasts so long. This is such a popular product. I've seen so many people buying this during quarantine especially. So I'll link it below for you if you want to check it out. It comes in lots of different flavours as well. I think the vanilla one is like the original. I think I'm pretty much done. I was going to dye my eyebrows and show you that, but I think I'm going to leave it because they're actually not as light as I thought they were, so I might push it out another few days. But I will try and film it for you at some stage. I think it might be too short for a YouTube video, so I was thinking I might do it on Instagram maybe, as like stories and like save it as a highlight. So let me know if you want to see that. I will show you the product that I use. This is the one I've been using the last few times I've dyed my eyebrows. It's the Colour Sport 30-Day Brow Tint, and I get the shade black because I like my brows to be super dark because they do fade quite quickly. So I think it's better to go darker sometimes. I haven't seen this one a lot online, but I have seen Allure one a lot. I actually think it was on sale on ASOS the other day, so I'll link that as well. I've used that in the past as well and really liked it. It's just harder to get these products over here in the store, so I usually get them in Ireland. I think this was the one that I found on my last trip, but the Allure one is really good too. And with that being said, I think I'm going to finish up the video here and go to bed. I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. I know it wasn't too exciting and nothing crazy happened, but this is reality. This is our quarantine. So I hope you found it some bit entertaining. Let me know if you do like these style of videos though, and I can definitely try and do more. We've plenty of time right now to be filming, so I can also include like different segments like the skincare I just did there. I could maybe do, you know, makeup or fashion or something along those lines, or more baking and cooking maybe. So yeah, just let me know in the comments. And until then, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you did like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!